Lesson 14, The Birth of United Nations. The topic is Working for Peace. United Nations. Do you know what is United Nations? United Nations is an international organization of countries which was founded to promote world peace and cooperation. It was founded after the end of World War II, which lasted from 1939 to 1945. Now, what was the main aim of United Nations? The main aim of United Nations is to maintain world peace. This in turn helps encourage business and international trade. The United Nations, short form is UN, provides a forum for countries to promote their views and settle conflicts. Conflicts means small fights without violence, means without fighting. It allows the countries to solve major world problems like poverty. Poverty is what? Garibi, disease, bimari, and environmental degradation. So it promotes economic and social progress in developing countries. It helps coordinate the work of hundreds of agencies and programs both within its own organization and outside it. Now we will study about the birth of United Nations. How did this happen? The Industrial Revolution started in England and soon spread to other nations like Germany, France, and Portugal. These industrialized countries needed two things, namely the raw material for manufacturing and new market to sell the goods manufactured by them. They got both their purposes solved in the non-industrialized Asian and African countries. Soon, they started colonizing these countries to make themselves wealthy. As a result, they become jealous of each other and wanted their own empire to flourish. Flourish means to grow well. They started fighting among themselves, which finally led to a great war. This war was called the First World War. It broke out in 1914 and lasted for 4 years. Many cities were devastated, means destroyed. Millions of innocent people and soldiers lost their lives. So this is very natural in a war. War does not bring us good things. It destroys everything. As a result, there arose scarcity of food and everything. When everything is damaged, then what will happen? You will not have food to eat. In the late 18th century, a German philosopher, Immanuel Kant, had proposed a federation or league of world's nations. Kant believed that such a federation would enable the countries to unite and be able to punish the nation that committed an act of aggression. Means जो लड़ाई करता है, aggressive होता है, उसको punish करेंगे. Kant also felt that the league would also protect the rights of small nations that became prey in the hands of large countries. Prey means शिकार होना. So they wanted to protect the rights of small nations also. Kant's idea came to life after World War I. Horrified by the devastation caused by war. Horrified means everyone was terrifically scared of the effects of the World War I. Countries were inspired to come together and work towards peace. They formed the League of Nations to achieve that goal. The League had total of 63 member nations, including some of the world's greatest powers like France, the United Kingdom, Italy, Germany, Japan, and the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. But the League was not successful because it had two major flaws. One of the world's most powerful countries, which is that the USA was not its member. USA did not join them. The League's members were not willing to oppose aggression by Japan, Italy and Germany in 1930s. As a result, this aggression led to the Second World War, which lasted from 1939 to 1945. Again, there was war among the countries. The League failed, but the idea of League did not die. In 1941, the US President Franklin D. Roosevelt and British Prime Minister Winston Churchill signed the Atlantic Charter, in which they pledged to work towards more effective system to maintain world peace and promote cooperation. In 1942, the representatives of the Allies, the World War II coalition of 26 countries fighting against Germany and Japan, signed a declaration. In this declaration, they accepted the principles of the Atlantic Charter. After a year, 4 of the Allies, the United States, the United Kingdom, the Soviet Union and China, agreed to establish a general international organization. The 4 countries met in 1944 at the Dumbarton Oak Estate in Washington, D.C. and drafted a charter for the new organization. They called the new league the United Nations. Finally, the United Nations was born in the year 1945. The name United Nations was coined by President Roosevelt of USA. A set of rules and regulations called the Charter of United Nations was made at the conference in San Francisco, USA. It was signed by 50 member countries including India on 24th October 1945. This day is celebrated as UN Day. So students, when is the birthday of UN? It is on 24th October 1945. Now let's read the main principles. These were few principles set in the Charter of UN. All the member countries must agree with these principles to help the UN achieve its goal. Everybody had to follow these principles. The principles are as follows. All the member countries should respect the sovereignty and rights of each other. Threats and use of force should be avoided. Only peaceful means should be used to settle disagreement. If there was any disagreement, they should use peaceful methods. They must support and cooperate with the UN in all its activities. And then we come to the objectives of UN. The main objectives of UN are to maintain international peace and security and to settle dispute between the member states by peaceful means. If there was any dispute between any countries, UN came in between to settle it. To develop friendly relations among the nations with equal rights for all. To improve the condition of the people of the world peacefully in cooperation with other nations. So they were trying to improve the condition of the people also. To promote respect for human rights and support the freedom of all people without discrimination on the grounds of race, sex, religion and language. To provide a meeting place where all the members can work together to achieve these common goals. Today, 193 countries are the member of UN. Membership of the UN enables nations to bring their problems to public attention. As important achievement of the UN was the adoption of the Charter of Economic Rights in 1974. So That was all about United Nations. So read this chapter again and again loudly to yourself and to your parents, and after that you do the exercise given after the lesson. I will discuss the exercise and the question answers in my next video. So share and subscribe this video with your friends. Study well. Thank you.